Yes,
What is
sir.
up, guys? We are back. I know we're like the herpes. You think we go away
What
and
the fuck?
we don't go away. But
Sweet
you're like,
Jesus.
you listen to the last one, you're like, these guys should never do this ever again. Well, guess what? We're back. But anyway, this is
Oh,
Brochachos, where the topics are as divisive as the brothers' taste in coffee and just as likely to stir up a heated debate.
Hosted by three brothers, united by blood, divided by their choices of sports teams. Let's go ahead and dive headfirst into the chaotic soup of everyday life, parenting mishaps, and the uncharted waters of work and culture.
yes, sir. So feel free to laugh, cringe, even learn a few things along the way, and welcome back.
So
Welcome, welcome.
we're going to change it up on you. We're going to be a different type of herpes. We're going to be herpes simplex type 1. We're not going to talk about politics. We're going to try not to talk about politics.
We're going to
Yeah.
change the flavor.
We're going to
Yeah.
change the flavor. We're going to be rainbow sherbet today. So
yeah.
we are going to talk about sports and movie culture, right?
Yeah.
Or just sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we'll,
Yeah.
we'll touch base on some of the Marvel controversy and all that good stuff as well.
Yeah.
Some sports and yeah.
Yeah.
Throw it
More
on the
importantly,
show.
the Hall of Fame. First couple weeks of hey, preseason. Football's back, bitches. We
Okay.
know you don't like them, but we know how you feel about
It's
football.
hold on.
Corey,
Let me explain this. It's not that I don't. It's not that I don't like football. I don't like football players or diehard football fans. Like,
Football fan, fuck you.
I know, bro. I love you though. I'm like obligated to love you. So I'm just kidding. But no, I mean fanatics, right? Because that's where the term fan comes from. I'm talking about the fanatics, right? The face paint, the moving your family schedule around to make sure you don't miss a game, getting emotionally involved, emotionally charged in every single play and every single decision. That's a fanatic. Those guys are fucking retarded because they don't have anything of their own. So they believe they're on this team, right? They identify as we when they talk about their sports team. And I know.
I say that all the time.
I know, but you know it's different. You are not part of the team.
Yeah.
When you say that, you're like the Los Angeles Rams are your favorite team, and they have been your entire life. So you're like, and you grew up, Grandpa Russell, dude. You grew up very in the culture of the football team. The Miracle Run, the Greatest Show on Turf, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But when you say we, you're just saying I, as a fan of this sports team, that's your we. But that's a different we.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the people who are like we, and they mean like they are on the team.
Yeah.
Like they're fanatics, right? They're fucking and they ruin their entire family for 9 months to watch every single game, and they take off. They make sure they go to every home game or every away game, whatever it is. Those guys are fucking trash, right? They're just their life is so disgruntled that they have to live in this. And I hate football players because they make exuberant amount of money to complain. There's a very big handful of them that understand that they are paying lots and lots of money to perform and throw and catch a ball. There's a lot of them out there. But a majority of them, the special position players, are fucking trash.
Oh yeah. I mean, prima donna bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, dude, and don't get me wrong, dude, I love me some Barry Sanders. Dude, that guy, prime time, right? That guy was freaking awesome. But
yes, he was.
he was a different kind of showboat than these children that are playing today.
Well, yeah, they earned their money.
Yeah, and they weren't making quite as much as these guys now. But
No,
anyway,
they're not.
But yeah, I don't hate the game. I like watching the game. I enjoy. I'll throw on a game or two. I'll probably watch maybe five 5 or 8 games during the year. Like I'll almost always watch the Super Bowl.
Man,
And I'll
motherfucker, don't
almost
lie. You know you damn well watch your fucking whiners while they were in the playoffs last year. You ain't gotta lie. Don't
those are
fucking
like
lie.
the 4 games that I watch. I literally just said I watched 5 to 8 games. And you stepped all over me before I got to explain which 5 to 8 games I watch.
I apologize.
So yes, if the Niners make it to the playoffs, I'm definitely going to watch them throughout the playoffs. Other than that, I'm probably not going to watch football.
I'm going to level with you. I'm going to tell you right now, if I was able to go to every single Rams football game, I would.
But you understand you have to build a life that allows that. There's people that will fucking that
you got
will put their life on hold.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got those guys that like literally live out of the van to travel with the team type shit. I get that.
Yeah.
That's
and you're also. I mean, you're wearing a NBA jersey. How many Rams jerseys do you own?
2.
You're not them. You're not them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like you got guys that get the Dallas Star tattooed on them and shit. And
yeah, we also call it.
That.
Yeah, we also call them gay.
I will never do that.
Don't lie, bro. Don't lie. You know you're thinking about it. Tramp stamp right above your butthole.
Or surround the cornhole.
Oh, yeah. You just tattoo it right around on top. It says "Enter here."
Speaking of ridiculous amounts of money, Green Bay Packers unproven quarterback just signed a deal to make him the highest paid quarterback in NFL history.
Is that the Love kid?
Yes.
Jordan Love. Yes.
Unproven, won 1 playoff game. I mean, that's more than Dak Prescott. But
Heyo.
but yeah, dude,
Hey, all right. Let's just start this off spicy. Guess who is considering hiring back Colin Kaepernick?
Oh, Harbaugh, the Chargers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fucking moron.
On his coaching staff.
Yeah.
He's
an idiot.
Dude,
do not approve.
Hey, you know what? He's getting the kid to shut up.
Yeah, but that's not what he wants to do. He wants to go and prove himself worthy of being able to get back out on the field. And it's like, bro, you pissed away literally every opportunity that you ever had to really get yourself back into position to be able to play this game again.
Yeah, nobody wants to see you on the field. Fans don't want to see you on the field, and coaches don't want to deal with you in the locker room.
Dude,
yeah.
And truth be told, you're not like he was never really that good. Like he had a good system with Harbaugh when he was in San Francisco. He played well into Harbaugh's system. He's a perfect player. And as soon as Harbaugh left, what happened? He declined. He couldn't He couldn't play with another system. And everybody makes the argument, like system quarterbacks, quarterbacks make the system makes the quarterback, however you want to.
Chicken or the egg, whatever.
Yeah, but it's like at the end of the day, dude, you didn't perform. You were getting paid a ridiculous amount of money. You got benched, and then you took an opportunity where you saw injustice, quote unquote, and you completely ruined it for yourself. Yeah. And then you wanted to try to come back. You got the opportunity. You pissed that away because you were trying to have the NFL on your terms and where you were going to exercise and do your workout to try to potentially get back into the league. And then you turned it into a media show.
Yeah.
You're bad.
So I'm not going to talk shit about his athletic ability because he's obviously more athletic than me, right? 100%. He's less athletic than the quarterbacks that are actually playing, which is why he's not playing. And like you said, he wasn't great in the system. He was hesitant to throw the ball as he was in his last year at UNR. He was very hesitant, right? Especially when you get on the professional level. The game is faster, and he couldn't adapt to the faster game. He was in a system that helped him. It was like a Band-Aid to not being able to adapt to the higher speed of the game. And then when that Band-Aid went away, like you said, he fell apart.
Yeah.
And he originally wasn't that athletic. I mean, he could run the ball, yes. But when you're tall and you're skinny like that and a fucking 250-pound linebacker who is just as fast as you because he's been in the league for 4 or 5 years and he's been able to develop.
Yeah.
It's a different, and then you don't want to run anymore.
Yeah.
He just his problem wasn't his athleticism; it was his decision making with the ball,
Yeah.
and the game was too fast for him.
At the
And
end of
then,
the day, dude, he was a quarterback with limited mobility, and there were guys that started to be able to solve the Colin Kaepernick puzzle, and it
yeah,
was like,
yeah,
and there wasn't really much to it. I mean, the same. You could say the same thing about Cam Newton. Cam Newton had a little bit more longevity and actually had a few good seasons and actually led a team to the Super Bowl. I mean,
yeah. And the difference between him and Kaepernick is Cam Newton was more aggressive because he had the weight.
yeah,
He had that
he
running
also
back
had a
weight on
better
him.
arm than him too, though.
Yeah, that too. He had a better throwing motion. He had better throwing accuracy. He had better ball decision making with throwing, and he adapted to the speed of the game better than Kaepernick.
Yeah,
And he was also more physical. He was coming out of college, he was a physical freaking quarterback, and that's what helped him, and is people didn't want to hit him.
yeah.
He was a fucking beast, dude.
Yeah.
Every time he fucking got a hold of the ball.
That is like the ideal quarterback. Like,
yeah,
as far
for
as
sure,
size and strength. Like dude, Cam Newton was a fucking prototype, dude.
for sure.
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
Sure. But his problem is he couldn't adapt his skills to evolve with the game.
Yeah.
That was his problem. Because again, once you solve the quarterback puzzle, it may take you a year or two, but once you solve it, it's over. Then you shut it down.
Oh yeah.
Right. Then you have to bring in different pieces in order to get people not thinking about the quarterback anymore. And being at South Carolina, or the Carolina Panthers.
Carolina.
Yeah.
They couldn't bring in people to help muddy up the waters.
Yeah. No, and they never legitimately gave him an offensive line to really sit behind, which obviously that's a very pivotal position to have as a quarterback, is protection. But
yeah. I think if he was on a team, say if he was on something like the Packers or maybe even the Patriots, and didn't he go to the Patriots for a year?
Yeah.
I mean, when he was there, he wouldn't have played if he was there behind Brady. But
no, dude, they brought him on purely as a game manager to get them a few wins because Mac Jones wasn't doing it, and that's it.
Who else had good O lines when he was playing? Seattle.
Seattle's was okay for a season.
Yeah. I don't know.
Packers' line was probably the cream of the crop during his tenure.
Yeah, because what's his name? Aaron Rodgers wasn't very mobile at all, and he always had an hour and a day to throw the ball.
Yeah.
Same with the Pats, but during Tom Brady.
Yeah, but during Tom Brady, but you're not going to ever play above that guy.
Yeah.
He could have zero. I mean, he had limited mobility anyway, but if he had 2 broken ankles and a broken left arm, he'd still throw more accurate than Cam Newton ever did.
Yeah, for sure.
Baltimore when they had what's his name? Flacco.
Yeah, Joe Flacco had a pretty long career behind his line.
Yeah.
I'd say that was probably a better line than Green Bay, because Flacco absolutely was zero mobility.
Yeah, dude. That dude had 2 left feet, bro.
No shit. He had 2 left feet with 2 right shoes on.
Yeah.
Fucking guy.
Speaking of quarterbacks, we'll move on. JJ McCarthy, the rookie that Minnesota just signed in the draft, is officially out for the season. They just called this, I think, on Wednesday. This past Wednesday. Dude,
how is that fucking losing you're supposed to be your starting quarterback?
But see,
your rookie starting quarterback,
and I believe it was non-contact, dude.
What?
It was a non-contact meniscus tear.
Ouch.
I think it was just the meniscus. It might have been. I think it might have been the ACL too.
That's wild, dude. That's wild. Non-contact. So that means he took a wrong step and
Yeah.
Well, dude, it's the turf, man. Like
Yeah,
people underestimate how brutal the turf is on your knees, dude. And
because there's no absorption.
no, not at
Yeah.
all, dude. I mean, it like your cleat gets stuck in the grass, and you try to make another move, and that's it. Like that's it for your knees. And
Hmm.
I never played the game at an elite level like that, but what I can say is that shit when you get done playing on turf, your knees hurt bad.
Really,
100%.
I've never
Hmm.
played on turf. I've
Yeah.
never even like
Yeah.
ran on turf.
Yeah.
Dude, even like the couple of seasons that you and I played flag football, we had
Dude,
to play on that turf
it
shit.
makes
And like,
your knees hurt,
yeah,
dude.
dude, even just playing flag football, man, and just falling on that shit, dude. It's
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't feel very
They're
good.
making and
It definitely doesn't feel very
they're making the argument
good.
to further push the return of grass fields because it's like,
Well,
dude,
yeah,
you can't somebody or you can't manage a team if you can't keep them healthy. You
For
know,
yeah.
sure.
like you want to have healthy players to be able to come in at the beginning of the season. That's why, dude, a lot of teams when they start their OTAs, a lot of teams like West Coast teams, they're not practicing on turf. They're practicing on grass, and it's because of the fact that when you're on that grass, it's like you said, Corey, that absorption, like you're able, it's a little give. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's a hell of a lot better than
Yeah.
practicing on a layer of fake grass with rubber pellets, and then it's sitting on top of concrete.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's wild to me. I don't even
Well,
understand why they
well,
were like consider that to be like an alternative, you know?
Yeah,
well, it was supposed to be an alternative for them to have something else to play on, but like, I mean, they've already had the study. They've got studies coming out now that there have been more injuries on the turf than there ever were playing on grass.
yeah.
Do you
I,
think they have a stat on that?
oh, 100%. I
Yeah,
mean, at least they should. I would think so.
yeah. I remember where I can't remember where I remember reading that at or hearing that at, but they have had studies come out as of I believe last year that there are more injuries on turf than there ever have been on grass fields.
Yeah, and I mean, it's 100% believable when you think about it. Like, okay,
I mean turf toe. Where the fuck have you
well,
ever heard of a fucking
turf
player
toe.
getting turf toe?
That's just an expression, dude. But like, turf toe is like it's something that you get at the base of your foot. It's like it's similar to like planter's foot. It's literally all it is. It's like the inflammation of the tendons at the base of your foot, some shit like that.
Uh,
Don't
yeah.
verbatim.
I was just
But yeah, no.
trying.
But dude, even think about it. Like AstroTurf was even safer than the shit that they're playing on now.
Yeah.
I
What
mean,
was the difference between the AstroTurf and the turf they're playing on now?
AstroTurf was like,
Wasn't it kind of like on a cushion?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was
And there
It's
almost
was
like
no
cushion.
pellets.
it was almost like a mat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was like a mat cover over the top of like that rubber pellet. Because like the Rams, that's what they played on. Like when
It's AstroTurf, right?
When Marshall Falk was still there, like when
Yeah.
when they made their Super Bowl runs, that's what it was. It was AstroTurf.
I don't know. I think those games, I mean, what they were trying to do is they were trying to take the environment out of it, right? Because,
Yeah,
Yeah.
slipping and all that stuff, but like that's part of the game.
yeah,
That's part of the game. The environment's part of the game, and trying to I mean, it's already so sterilized the game that now they're trying to sterilize the environment, which I don't know. It doesn't make it that much more fun. I can't think of anything cooler than watching two games have to go to different type of offense because they're both passing teams and they're playing in a fucking swamp
Yeah.
and everyone's sliding around, got wet hands and shit.
That's
Now
but
that
it's
they have to turn
horrible.
it,
Like that's
yeah.
Yeah.
think of all of
They totally took they took a lot of the
yeah.
entertainment
Well,
out of
dude,
it with that.
think about all of the greatest like football movies. They all had like a super
A scene,
awesome
yeah.
ass like rain game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I mean, even fucking Rudy, like watching
Wasn't the main game in the rain?
it was like a mud.
Like like the last game of the movie, right?
Yeah.
They're like
It
it's like
was in rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep.
moving
Yeah,
on.
I totally agree.
Brandon, what do you have to say about
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb's holdout? This is where the financial aspect kicks in, Corey. CeeDee Lamb is holding out after he was offered 33 mil per year on a new contract.
how many years?
I'm not well. He wants 33 million per year. I think he wants like a 3 or 4 year deal. But they offered him 33 million and he turned it down. And he's still holding out.
Was he even?
So
I don't understand why I don't ever remember seeing him. The few times that I watched ESPN for highlights and stuff, I never once heard anything about him.
CeeDee Lamb?
Yeah,
No,
CeeDee Lamb.
he had a pretty badass season.
is he the number one receiver in Dallas?
Yes.
He's part of the 88 club.
I don't know what that means, but I'm asking, does he
It's
perform?
Michael Irvin's number is known as the 88 club.
Yeah, he
And
caught
and that
1,700
there's
yards
only
and 12 touchdowns last year.
yeah.
He what?
He caught 1,700 yards for 12 touchdowns last year.
I mean,
that's a pretty bad.
that's
Pretty
about
damn good.
That's about 100 yards a game. So I mean, that's not terrible.
Yeah.
That's 100 yards of offense, and all was that touchdowns for 3/4 of the games.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
I get it, but
But
33 million dollars a year. Yeah, sure.
that's a pretty
pay
damn
me.
nice number, bro. I mean, like
Well, the
fucking,
problem is
like
they pay these fucking kids these
they're
these
entitled
hundreds of millions of
fuck.
dollars. The problem is they pay. Yeah, they're spoiled as fuck, dude. $33 million to us three sitting right here, bro. We would split $33 million.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Yeah.
But like $33 million to somebody who makes, I don't. What was his last contract?
Well, he's coming off. It's coming off his rookie contract.
Oh, his rookie. So he wants to get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
mean,
So
that's a good number.
This is all right. This is why Tom Brady is arguably the best player ever in the NFL. Is because he never had these issues. He never had these issues. He not only took pay cuts to get to build the team around him, he was okay with the money he got. He was always okay with the money he got as long as his team was winning.
Yeah. He wasn't greedy, man. Like
Hey,
I gotta say,
team too. You know.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Said
I gotta say this.
team too.
Yeah.
I have to say this, and I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but in case nobody's heard it, I'm going to say it again for our tens of followers. Tom Brady was the biggest Tom Brady hater of them all. However, seeing what he did for the sake of his fucking team financially in order to fucking win 7 championships, I have to take my hat off to him for being arguably one of the goats and a first ballot Hall of Famer, bro.
So yeah,
100%.
But again, you also have to look at the market because the market increases for player pay about every 5 seasons. There's always going to be that fucking number that somebody else is going to want. I mean, because I'm telling you right now, Jordan Love just set a new precedent on what quarterbacks are going to be making after his give him about 4 years into that contract, and it's gonna put a new.
But you know what though? If that fucker doesn't get them to the Super Bowl this year off of that fucking money, bro, you know what? They better rethink. They better rethink his fucking contract.
If he underperforms after 2 seasons, they're gonna restructure.
Fuck that. I wouldn't even give him
4-year, $220 million contract. including $75 million signing bonus and $160 million guaranteed, and an average annual salary of $55 million.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he gets that 75 up front.
Like, I don't know. To me, that doesn't make sense, dude. You throw a fucking football. You throw a football. Like, let's be honest. And also, you're a mascot. You're a mascot for the Green Bay Packers, right? Like, you're a fucking you're the monkey with the grind box for peanuts, you know. And yes, that's a lot of peanuts. But in the world we're living in right now, in the economy that we're living in, and the overstimulated environment that we are in, I will never understand paying somebody who throws and catches a ball 18 times a season, plus or minus a couple playoff games. Like, I don't understand that. That's, dude, like teachers, doctors, public safety, like people who actually provide infrastructure to this country will never see that kind of money. And it's
absolutely not. And it's sad.
It's just mind boggling to me. You know, like,
dude, people that have served our country.
Yeah, that too.
To have that kind of money.
So when I was in boot camp, bro, I was making $1,200 a month in boot camp. Actually, I was making $1,800 because I was making an extra $600 because of BAH. And that was paid, bro. I was getting paid. Those other guys that were making that weren't married and didn't have spouses or anybody dependents or anything, that were making like $800 a month.
Yeah.
Like, and military, so this is what cracks me up, right? The military gets their salaries based on, right, basically taxes, pays government salaries. So you're receiving taxes, but you're also getting taxed for receiving that money in the military. Like, that was my salary, was $1,800 a month, and what I was taking home was something like, I don't know, $1,400 a month. As an E1 in the military in a time of war, I went in 2004, so it was 3 years
during all
after
the Iraq bullshit.
Yeah, which all that started in 2003 is when we went into Iraq, and I joined the military in 2004. You know, so it's cool that all I have to do is teach my son to throw a ball, and I can make him a couple millions of dollars. But it's wild that that's the society that we live in.
Matter of fact,
it is a damn shame,
right?
Yeah, yeah. Play soccer. Yeah,
moving on,
bro. I don't want him to be involved in illegal activity, so I'd rather him play baseball.
Yeah, but dude, what is Home Dude getting paid though?
So I don't know if he's accepted the deal yet, but his name is Vinicius Jr. and he got offered $1.1 billion for a 5-year deal to play for Saudi Arabia's soccer team.
What is that? So
$1 billion,
$200 million a year.
Yes,
to kick a fucking ball.
To kick a ball.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's wild.
What does the world come to?
That's wild to me.
Where fucking the entertainers.
But see, they're like
are
some
making
of their salaries
more money than actual people that are
contribute.
Yes,
yeah.
It's bullshit. Like, I'm sorry, kicking a fucking ball is not being a gladiator. That's not really. I mean, yeah. I forgot where I was gonna go with that, but like. Kicking a ball.
But here's the thing, though.
Billions of dollars.
Now.
Just $1 billion.
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
No.
What the fuck?
But again, so them getting paid more makes a little bit more sense, but not $1 billion. And the only reason why I say that is because it is an internationally loved sport. And it's not.
It is the most played sport in the world.
Yes. So it's like them getting paid more makes sense, but just like
$1 million.
just like we were
Yeah.
saying in the chat though, there's some they've been investigated quite a few times.
Oh, bro, what's the league? The FIFA league?
Yeah,
The
FIFA.
fucking guy just had to step down because they caught him embezzling money.
Yeah.
He was
Yes.
embezzling hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yes.
And he got like a slap on the wrist and had to stand down as the president. Like, what?
Yeah.
He was committing international embezzlement. I don't even know if that's a thing, but it's a thing because it's an international thing.
Isn't that espionage or some shit like that?
Espionage is spying, bro.
Oh yeah, wrong one.
It's all right. It's all right.
Wrong one.
Hey,
What the fuck? But
you
no,
know,
there is a term for that though.
we
There is
talk
term
a
for
lot
that,
of
though.
shit. We talk a lot of shit, and sometimes we're going to be wrong.
Yeah.
I'm going to say like 75% we're going to be yelling, and it's probably going to be wrong, but that 25% matters. But that 75% right now that you just said, that was wrong.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, but there is a term for that though.
I know.
International
I know, but
fucking,
I'm just saying.
like,
I'm just saying. He was caught red-handed embezzling hundreds of millions of dollars, and they did nothing. But like,
internationally.
Yeah, they were just like, "Hey, man, you need to quit."
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Pressure to quit, to resign as the president of FIFA.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Like,
That's it.
where's his fucking jail time? See, that's a legit crime.
There's too much.
That's a legit crime. And instead of chasing that motherfucker down, they want to go after Trump for some bullshit.
Hey, no. What's he say in Step Brothers? He's like, it's in international water, so he can't be prosecuted.
Bro, you just put your address in international waters, and they can't fuck with you, right?
Shit, dude.
You just you park your boat in international water to commit some wire fraud, and you're like, nope, doop, 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 doop. And they're like, international wire fraud. I think that's what it is. But you commit it, right? And you drive back to land. You're like, boo, 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 boo. You get there. You got hundreds of millions of dollars in this fucking where is it that people put all their money? The Cayman Islands.
Cayman Islands. Yeah.
I don't know how it got there. It's like, well, we chased it back to your IP address on your computer on your boat. Well, that boat at that time was parked in these waters, so therefore it was not illegal because there's no law out there.
It's my offshore banking account.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. No shit. I don't know, bro. That's a wild shit to me.
That is fucking insane, dude. That is crazy, man.
If I would have known, all right, I'm going to say something real right now. When I was doing crime, back when I was a crime doer, not a crime fighter, crime doer, if I would have known that I could embezzle millions of dollars playing soccer, definitely wouldn't have made fun of those kids when I was in high school.
Fuck no.
Shit, right?
Bro.
I would have been making friends.
What? No shit, dope, bro. I'd be the best fucking soccer player right now, guaranteed,
Absolutely.
bro. Because it doesn't take much skill to run and kick a ball. I can dribble.
Yeah,
and
I can break a couple of shins along the way.
I'm 33% black, so I'm faster than most white people who run. You know what I'm saying? I got this. I'm coordinated enough to run down the field and kick a ball, bro.
Good shit. And if I have to plow a couple people along the way,
and I'm big too. Like, dude, I could. What do they have? The striker, right? I could be the striker.
Dude, I would
the fuck out of here, bro.
I would have been playing soccer or baseball.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. So Bodie, Samantha's trying to get me to talk me into getting Bodie to play football, and I'm highly against that. Mostly because one, I don't want him to be a giant pussy, and two, brain damage. Right? There's a lot of freaking brain damage. Not that he's going to be a pussy, but a lot of football players are pussies. That was the point of that comment. And baseball. Baseball, right? Dude, you could play baseball for 20 fucking years.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? There's longevity, and that's what it mostly is about. Is there's longevity in that sport, right? There's you're less prone to get hurt for, full blown physical contact, because that's why the lifespan of football players is like 4 to 5 years.
Bro,
and that's why these young
the average career longevity of an NFL football player is a year and a half.
Get the fuck
is
out
that
of
real
here.
though?
What?
Yes.
Because there's guys who've been in the league for 15 years.
No. The average you have to think about people.
I guess, yeah. You're not talking about like the special positions player. You're talking about just overall turnover.
Yes.
All right, hold on. So overall turnover, not based on injury, or
Active
does this include
50
injury?
This is including injury. It's active 53-man roster. The longevity of a football player is a year and a half.
Well, then there you go. I mean,
Wow.
Because
let's look up
it's taking into consideration guys that get cut after a season.
Yeah, which isn't fair.
Yeah.
I think it's a skewed statistic. But I'm going to say position players, guys that actually contribute, that that are actually around. You're not talking about your
least 5.
second. Yeah, because that probably includes second and third string that come and try out for the team. I'll talk about guys on the fucking starting roster. Starting roster is probably around 4 to 5 years.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
They updated it. It is actually, as of March 2024, it's 3 years.
Okay.
So you're almost on the money.
All right. Yeah.
3.5 years.
Okay. So,
Okay. We're looking at baseball right now.
Dude, those fucking guys.
well, dude, all you gotta say is Derek Jeter. Look how long Derek Jeter played.
Shit, Derek Jeter, Andy Pettit, A-Rod,
Andy Pettit, A-Rod,
Jesus.
fucking King Griffey
Mariano
Jr.
Rivera, Mark Teixeira.
Dude, King Griffey Jr. played with his
King
dad.
Griffey Jr., yeah. Sammy Sosa.
Yeah,
According to a 2023 study, the average Major League Baseball player's career lasts 5.6 years.
So that's probably going through the...
Yeah, that's probably going through, again, for people who don't make the starting bench.
Well,
But then directly underneath, it has all these players that played over 20 years.
Yeah, because a lot of guys don't make it into their arbitration.
Start reading some of those names off that list.
Yeah, so
names off that list.
Ricky Henderson, he played 25 seasons. Willie Mays played 22. Babe Ruth played 22. Greg Maddow played 23 seasons.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, and Nolan Ryan, he played fucking forever.
Dude, King Griffey played with his dad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's a ton of guys on here who've played over fucking 20 seasons.
Well, yeah, but like I said, a lot of those guys, they don't make like the ones that, the reason why I think it's so low is because of the guys that don't make it out of their arbitration period, like their first contract.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they don't, but yeah, that's just bound to happen. Right.
Yeah.
But but anyway, so even if you did that you're talking 6 years versus 3 years. So you're twice as likely to go further.
Yes.
In baseball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just for funsies, let's look up soccer. I hate that. They updated the Google fucking app, and it used to have like the tabs down at the bottom, and now it doesn't have that anymore. Now it has like a clock. It has a clock for you to go back to.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Soccer.
Google is in a lot of trouble right now.
Yeah. Dude, they're walking that back.
Are they?
Yeah. They're saying that it was an error.
Yeah.
Of course it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit. Every time they get caught doing something, they're like, "Oh, that was an error." Oh, we just lost Dustin.
Oh, we just lost Dustin.
Well, we'll keep talking.
Yeah.
Average soccer career length. Come on. Jesus Christ. 8 to 11 years.
Wow. Okay. God, can you imagine how fucking rich you could be after that?
I don't know what just happened.
Oh shit. That's gonna
Echo.
No, damn it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Our tens of followers.
So
I
I
just looked it up.
And soccer players,
on average make
8 to 11
8
years.
to 11 years.
Is the echo good?
No.
No, we'd have to
have to start over.
Hold on. Stand by.
Hello?
Hold on.
Damn it.
That's awesome.
Well, I guess we're just
gonna have to
suck
it up and
ride this one
out, huh?
I can mute
I can mute you whenever you want to say something. I'll just unmute you.
What?
What?
See.
Well.
All right.
What?
What?
So you can hear yourself, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is stupid. What about now?
Hello?
Yep.
This is totally gay.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah,
the average span of a soccer player is 8 to 11 years. Your response, Diggy. We lost him again. Damn, that sucks.
Okay, how about now?
Hello?
Okay.
All good?
You're good.
Technical difficulties.
Sure.
Fantastic.
Well, I'll
So
just
yeah,
do-
your response.
There's a cut that I could put that'll take out the silence. So like it'll just keep cutting to whenever we were
Yeah.
sound checking.
Right on.
So thanks for working through that, all of our tens of followers. We're almost done, but bear with us.
So yeah, your response, Diggy. 8 to 11 years
Did I
for a
take that
soccer
all
player.
day?
Yeah.
And make
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
quadruple times the money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Absolutely.
I think
Become a
soccer is a lot more cutthroat. There's more guys who don't make money playing soccer than any other sport.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You have your fucking players, right? You have your maybe one or two players on a team, but there's a shit ton of teams. So I mean, yeah, you could probably make more
Yes,
money playing soccer.
100%.
So
Yeah.
I'll be signing Bodie up for that tomorrow.
Yeah. Make him a first. He'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
First ballot Hall of Famer. Bodie, you got
I
3
know.
kids, bro. You got 3 future soccer players, bro. Think about the income you could generate from them.
No, Quinn, Quinn's gonna be the golfer,
yeah.
bro.
So
He likes golf.
There you go.
So and then I think
That's rad.
Like Milan wants to keep playing, and then Declan will probably follow right behind big sister.
So they're all going to be golfers?
Quinn likes golf. Declan doesn't
Milan-
really care for it. Soccer.
What does Milan play?
soccer.
Yeah.
Oh, she plays soccer. Yeah.
What?
Bro. And she's Filipino, dude. She's going to be spicy as fuck.
She already is.
Dude. All I'm going to say right now is I'm sorry for when that turns
Yes.
into a teenager.
Yeah.
Because if she's anything like Jasmine, just buy a bunch of plastic shit so nothing
Yes.
can get broken.
Yes. Precisely.
So, anyways,
Red Sox
But yes.
suspend Jaron Duran for 2 games for saying
That's very French of you. Hey, man, look.
bro.
I read Brandon an Instagram comment, and it was some lady. She tweeted, she's like, if you're gonna vote for Kamala and all this bullshit, you are just the R word.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, we're bringing it back.
Yes.
If we bring that and the F word back,
Yeah.
I think we might like start
We
coming
might be
back.
onto something.
We might be onto something, bro. We should be able to talk shit to each other now, because neither one of those words, when used in the context that we use them in, that they were like have been forever used in, not one time did they mean that you were a mentally handicapped or your sexual preference.
I mean, in the 1800s, when you said F word, you were
I meant a bundle of sticks.
Faggot. Let's just say it. Faggot means a bundle.
At least it's not me this time.
Yeah. Bro, you got to. You're.
At least
You need to correct your French grammar when you speak.
Yeah, it's pronounced faggot.
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 Okay.
Faggot.
All right.
No, but
anyway,
bro,
back on subject.
Yeah, I mean,
That's how I used to hear
if you look,
football.
Yo, all
Bro.
the time. All the time.
I can't imagine that the locker room has changed any more
Not
than
in
I
the
mean than when we
slightest.
played. No, there's all kinds of
Derogatory
slurs.
terms.
Derogatory,
Well,
the
honestly,
worst, the
it's
worst kind
probably
of.
worse.
I bet it is too.
Like they're trying to discount it. That's not the way that people talk in the locker room, but it 100% is.
Yeah.
You know what I hate, right? So political correctness. I know we're getting off topic, and I didn't want to get political. This isn't political, but it's semi-political. But it spills over into culture, right? Because that's what we're talking about here is culture. Political correctness is a tool from communist regimes, right? Is to get you to self-censor. And when you self-censor, and not only are we practicing self-censorship, but they're changing the definition of words, right? And when we were growing up, when we were like, "That's gay," we meant that was weird.
Or that was super.
Like
Or
homosexual, Yeah, homosexual meant you were a homosexual. Like that's when, you know, in the locker room when you, or on the field when you slap your teammate on the butt, the rule was you say no homo, right? Because we understood what homo meant.
Now you say no,
But if
we say no Diddy.
No Diddy.
Yeah, no Diddy. But in the same stroke, your friend walks away after he slaps your butt and says no homo, then you trip him and he turns around and he goes, well, that's gay. You know, and we just had a full on exchange and we both knew what we meant.
After you get
Yeah.
F word.
Why you gonna be a fajot?
F word.
Or you're like, what the hell, Fajit?
So anyway, I haven't been watching too much of preseason because, again, I think it's gay, and I don't know who is in the hunt for October because I know we're getting close to there. I don't even know, but I have been watching more hockey. And didn't Vegas win last year?
No, yeah, we didn't make it this year though. Like we got the
Yeah, we won the Stanley Cup last year. The year after we lost to Washington?
This last Stanley Cup was Boston.
What?
Boston took
No,
or no, not Boston. Shit. I forgot who won the damn Stanley Cup. No, the Stanley Cup's was over.
Yeah.
Stanley Cup's over.
Yeah, no shit. But
is this new season already started already?
No.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, because Stanley Cup was just won like 3 months ago or some shit like that.
Yeah. Okay. So the Florida Panthers won this year.
There we go.
Vegas won last year, and Colorado beat Vegas in 22, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they beat him in the final, game 7. I think it went to, and then Vegas came back in 23 and won it, and the Florida Panthers just won it this year.
The Stars, right? Or no, the Oilers.
Yeah.
No,
I thought it was the Stars.
They beat the Edmonton Oilers. Dude, they had them down 3-0, and they let them come back, and it got all the way to game 7.
Yeah.
So it starts. Preseason starts in September. Yeah. But I'm probably gonna watch more games in that because we're getting a hockey team here. It's gonna be up in Salt Lake, but so it'd actually make more sense for me to drive down to Vegas to watch the Knights play than drive up to Salt Lake to watch.
That's insane.
No, it's 4, bro. It's actually 3.5. If I tow it's like 3.25. If I tow my trailer, it's like 4.5.
Yeah, fuck all that.
So close out football real quick.
Well, hold on.
Oh, hey, guess what? Guess what is coming in October to St. George? The PGA tournament.
We had it.
Bro, they're playing it.
It was at the golf.
They're playing at Black Desert, and I get to work it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well,
so I'm working on my drive so I can be on the driving range when all the pros are there and be like, hey, can I try that? And I just smash a ball and then become famous. That's my plan. That's literally my plan. And I told my fire chief that too.
Yeah.
I said, hey, I just want to let you know that I want to work the driving range so I can just, nonchalantly ask to hit a ball and just crush it. And I become famous.
What'd you have, Brandon?
Hey, Corey. That's gay.
Don't be a fajot.
But hey, no. So bringing it back to the football real quick though, got a question here, and this is a question that was brought up to me. What does it take? And this is a question that our brother brought to
Keenan.
No, Dustin here. What does it take to make it into the Hall of Fame in the NFL?
You have to be a producer.
Yeah.
You have to make a difference in the game. Like if you're playing the game and then you don't play the game and there's a big difference between you playing the game and not playing the game.
I'd say that's bullshit because you talk about one of the biggest producers in the NFL in his career and Terrell Owens, and they fucking snubbed him year after year after year.
What? But look at how he played. No, I agree with you. I agree with you. But I agree, bro. That he literally just fit the definition of what I just said.
What's that?
When you're producing, and when you're not playing, there's a difference. you should be considered for the Hall of Fame. When he wasn't playing during his career, when he didn't play, there was a difference.
Yeah.
When he was there, he was a threat.
Okay, I
and when he
misunderstood what
wasn't
you said.
there,
Okay.
yeah, okay.
Fuck you.
That's because you're gay.
But yeah, no. So yeah, so this is so. I don't know if you really pay. Well, obviously you don't care too much for football like that. So but
True story.
me and Dustin actually followed the Hall of Fame a little bit here, and we got that went in this year: Dwight Freeney, Devin Hester, Andre Johnson, Julius Peppers, and somebody that we actually grew up watching the end of his wrestling career in WCW, Steve Mongo McMichaels. And the man's accolades for football, his career is just Hall of Fame worthy, and the fact that this man is went into the Hall of Fame practically on his deathbed because he has bro is bullshit.
Ooh.
Steve Mongo McMichaels.
He played for the
I recognized everyone's name except for the first one and the last one.
Yeah. Well, Steve Mongo McMichaels, where'd he go? What happened? Oh, yeah, Steve Mongo McMichaels, he was on the Bears from 81 to 1993. And then he was drafted by the Patriots and then traded to the Bears in 81. Whoop the Patriots.
I don't know who it is,
I know.
I didn't watch football until like the
he
fucking
was on
late
the prime
90s.
Bears teams, bro.
He was on the prime Bears, dude. And fucking has accolades galore. 1979 All-American, the fucking in the top 100 of the GOATs for the Bears.
Cutting short, bro. Cutting short.
He was badass, dude.
Yeah, like
15 seasons in the NFL.
He should 100% be. He should have been in the Hall of Fame like 20 years
ago.
Well, I mean, that I'm going to say that's another reason why I think the fucking NFL is trash, dude. It's like, first of all, who is deciding who gets to be on the ballot and who it doesn't get to?
Yeah.
You know, it's people who've never played the game. It's people who are looking at statistics.
Yeah.
And I get what I just said basically is about statistics, but it's also, you can see it's measurable by watching, right? If you watch Terrell Owens' career, you could tell. Like right now, who's the biggest threat right now in football?
From a receiver standpoint?
Just overall. Like, who won the Super Bowl last year? Okay. When he got hurt, right? Because he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He still contributed to the game. He is. What are you laughing for?
Like you said Hall of Flamer.
Maybe I did subconsciously. Maybe I did. I don't know.
Oh, this is gonna be an aggressive.
He is. He's going to be a first ballot, right? But was there a game? Did he miss a half a game for his leg injury?
He came back in. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And there was a difference in the offense from when he was out to when he came back in. That you'll never see that on stats. But you saw that in a real life game. And I don't know who's watching this game. I don't know who's judging the criteria for the Hall of Fame. But in my opinion, it has to be like, yes, stats play a part of it. But like when you go to the game, right? Say you're number one receiver, say you're Devontae Adams, right? Do you pull double coverage? Do you, right?
Yeah,
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
No, we're listening.
Somebody just lost sound.
Sorry.
Dustin. Oh, are you swearing at your kids again?
Don't judge him.
Yeah. Like, right? Like you're a dynamite receiver and you draw double coverage and your second slot has twice as many catches and touchdowns because you draw so much attention. Like that should be considered, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Dude,
I don't know.
I totally agree.
Again,
and just like you said, like the political aspect of what goes in to these people making their selections, because they 100% fuck Terrell Owens over. Like I use him as an example because there's no question whatsoever that he shouldn't have been a first ballot Hall of Famer. if you're only judging what he did on the field, because they say that all field antics aren't supposed to matter. It's only supposed to be what's done on the field. But we all know that's bullshit, because that's why they held out Lawrence Taylor, and that's why they held out Michael Irvin, because of the shit that they
Yep.
had going on off the field as far as drug related shit.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's
100%.
there's a lot of political shit in that in the selection that they do. And these fucking guys, just like you said, it's guys that have never played the game, or they had their fucking glory years in high school and couldn't fucking hack it in D2 college football.
yeah.
Couldn't hack it in the NFL.
That's why I can't. That's why I can't stand analysts either,
Yeah.
like sports analysts, like your boy. What's his name?
Skip?
Who? Skip?
Yeah, no, not Skip Bayless, but him
Smith.
too. My gosh.
Oh, Steve.
Yeah,
Stephen
Stephen A.
A.
Smith.
His
Bro, all of them, really.
his
I mean, all of them.
average, of college basketball, his season average was 1.2 points or some shit like that.
But watching him box,
Oh,
I don't know how he has. I mean, I guess I get it. I get it because a lot of people can't box. It is a actually really hard sport to try to do and throw punches and shit like that. But like, I don't know. You shouldn't be talking about something you've never done or
Yeah.
can't do. You know what? But they say, you know, those who can't do teach. Those who can't teach criticize, and that's why every fucking analyst on ESPN is straight fucking garbage because they can't do, they can't teach, so all they can do is criticize. And I know there's a couple that are on there now that have played the game, and I think that's how it should be. It should be people who have played the game.
100%.
Like,
honestly,
that's why UFC's commentary is so good because it's guys who've done the fucking sport.
But in that same sentence, though, there are some of those guys, bro, that feel like because they played the game, they feel like they're already qualified to have an opinion, and some of their opinions are dog shit.
100%.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Yeah.
It's a double-edged sword, but I'd rather listen to somebody who have an opinion because they're hard-headed as fuck because they played for 15 years than listen to some cuck who, you know, was on JV squad in the third grade and scored 1.2 points. You know, fuck that guy.
Or better yet, and not trying to sound like a sexist misogynist, but women critiquing football. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
or like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna touch that one.
That's a
I mean,
slippery slope there.
Yeah, that's a slippery slope with no happy
no,
ending.
it's not. I mean, well,
Well,
never mind.
all right, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. Move on. 3 minutes, three
all right,
questions.
but
It's that time of the day.
yeah. Hey, you knocked your phone over, buddy. You get so excited over there.
Rolling into it.
Yeah, we're rolling into it.
Let's do the damn thing.
Right. It's gonna be pretty controversial, fellas.
Don't
Best
sing it. Bring it.
hamburger stand / restaurant.
Oh, what a dick.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. You still dabble in a little bit of fast food here and there, right, Corey? As far
Yeah, I'll do In-N-Out and Five Guys. That's like on my main. That's really the only thing down here. That's all we got,
Yeah.
really.
So here you go. Let's narrow it down. Narrow it down. Both West Coast. Fat Burger or In-N-Out?
Okay. In-N-Out.
Are we talking price
No.
or quality of
Quality
food?
of food.
Quality. In-N-Out.
I like. All right. Here's my thing. I'm split, and I'm gonna tell you why. Love me a triple, right? From In-N-Out.
Double.
But no,
Oh,
bro,
you go
triple all day long. I go triple. Come on, bro. I ain't fucking retarded. I know what I'm talking about. You can order a quad
Yeah,
too.
You know what's overrated
quad.
from there, though?
I go quad.
The fucking animal style. Bro.
Animal
so
style?
overrated.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. Given that, I like bacon on my hamburger. It's like, to me, it's quintessential. It's part of the hamburger.
Yeah.
At Fat Burger, you can
an
get
egg
that.
on that bitch, bro. That
is
Yeah.
true.
So like it, but I'm saying my go-to when I'm like, hey, let's go get a burger. It's 100 out of 100 times. It's a triple at In-N-Out.
But if you had a Fat Burger down the road and it was across the street from the In-N-Out, where are you going?
I'd still probably go In-N-Out.
Really?
Yeah. because we were in Vegas. We were closer to a Fat Burger than we were an In-N-Out, and we drove. I think Fat Burger was on Flamingo, and In-N-Out was on Tropicana, and we would go to In-N-Out on Tropicana.
Yeah.
So we actually passed the Fat Burger to go to
disrespectful.
In-N-Out. I don't give a fuck what you think it is.
I mean, you know,
Yep.
obviously you
I
can
don't know, man.
clearly tell my answer between the two, but dude,
Yeah,
bro,
you're a little fatty lover.
that Fat Burger, bro, with a strawberry shake, fucking all day, bro. Give me an egg and some bacon on that bitch, all day, bro.
I don't know.
What you got?
It is what it is.
Who
It is
you
what it
rolling
is.
with?
You know,
I'm in and out all day,
You
bro.
eat that. You eat that nasty
I-
animal style shit.
Hey, bro, I like.
So do
I
I.
like my grilled onions. What can I
Grilled
say?
no,
and
grilled onions on an In-N-Out burger is essential, but animal style is fucking overrated.
but the animal style is just the sauce
it's
and
just-
chopped
yeah,
up
it's-
onions.
yeah,
That's all it
well,
is.
no,
It's-
the onions
you know
are
what it tastes
grilled,
like.
though.
It tastes like Big Mac
or
sauce, bro.
sauteed.
It's fucking Thousand
It is
Island-
Big Mac
Probably
sauce.
is.
It's the exact same thing.
Thousand Islands dressing.
That's what fry sauce is. Fry sauce is goddamn the same thing as Thousand Island, which is on.
mayo and ketchup.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah,
That's all it is, bro. It's like wild.
yeah.
Dude, these Mormons out here love their fry sauce.
Mm.
It's wild.
That's insane. Yeah, I'm not really. That is whatever to me. But,
Hey, I'm gonna tell you
but the
what,
fucking
dude, when I'm feeling
peppers, though,
bougie,
the peppers though.
when I'm feeling bougie, I'm like, I'm gonna put everything on my hamburger. I'll go to Fat Burger. So Fat Burger is just like the Five Guys, right? You can make it however you want. So like when I want if I want something, dude, just put everything except for the kitchen sink. I'll go to Five Guys.
You wanna know
which
what's
is-
funny? Is it's like, come to think of it, Fat Burger was like the original Five Guys. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, Five Guys is just Utah. Five Guys is just the Mormon
is
version.
that really where it's based out of? Utah? Oh shit! I
Yes.
never thought.
Yeah.
I never fucking.
Yeah. Hey, so a funny story. Okay, it happens to do with Five Guys. So we ran a call the other day on a patient, and she wasn't feeling good, and 5 of us showed up, and she goes, "I've never had Five Guys in my bedroom before," and I go, "Really? I've had it in my bedroom several times." And she's like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, I love their fries."
Did you ever hear? Or I think I sent you that TikTok, and it was like Five Guys getting too expensive. They need to make like 3 niggas or something.
God, that was so good. Oh, that was so good. Wow,
Oh,
that was good. All
right.
What's the next one?
all right. We're going vampire flick, Lost Boys or Fright Night.
It's all day,
Lost
bitch.
Boys.
What was that, Brandon?
That one's too easy. There's no just. He said Lost Boys.
I don't know. I kind of like Fright Night. It's a toss for me.
Well, again, it's because you're gay.
Right there, buddy. Yeah, I guess when you talk about the depth of the story, Lost Boys was probably a little more in depth, but Fright Night I feel like had just a little bit more of like that horror, like traditional horror style in the movie. But
Yeah.
all right.
But yeah, I don't
Lost
know.
Boys had horror.
That's why
and
they
comedy,
haven't
though.
fucked. That's why they haven't fucked with Lost Boys. You cannot
You know they're
remake
trying
that
to.
movie.
You can't. They're
Yeah, you fucking can't.
yeah, they're trying to turn it into a series, and like, yeah, no, you can't.
No, that's fine.
It's
Whatever, dude. Turn it into a series. You just can't remake the movie. You can't.
I don't
can't restart
I
that
don't want
one.
them fucking touching it. Period. It's a fucking classic, and look at how many classics they fucked up. Like, I mean, damn, they couldn't even put together a good fucking sequel for that movie.
They
Well,
waited
like-
too long.
Yeah, I didn't even watch
Oh,
it.
both sequels were terrible.
Yeah.
They were both terrible. I was so disappointed. I wasted an hour and a half of my life each on those.
All right, here you go.
Sad.
Friends or that 7.
Damn, that's hard, bro. Because I watched almost every single episode of that '70s show, but I watched a lot of Friends too.
Dude, fuck that. You
I'm gonna say probably.
you lived with Friends, bro.
I know, I do. You remember we were watching? Do you remember watching Friends in the trailer?
Used to drive me fucking nuts, and then until I started sitting down watching it, like, okay, yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, all right.
I'm gonna say
fuck could he turn down Power Rangers for fucking Friends?
as a show, I'd rather watch Friends. But when I was older, I don't know, because watching Friends, I don't know, bro. I was gonna say 70s show is probably more relatable because it was at the time that I was a kid, they were kids. So like kind of you grow up with them. But when you're like an adult, it's Friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always thought
I think it was
comedic quality from that 70s show was better.
Yeah. The humor was
Like,
well, no, they both had pretty damn good humor, dude.
I think it was very, very subtle humor in both of them.
I thought the dad was funny as shit in that.
Oh yeah, Red
that
was
he
great,
made,
dude.
If we're talking about a character in either show, I'm picking Red all day. But if you're talking about as a whole, I don't like Topher Grace or Topher.
Yeah, that's his name.
Is it Topher Grace? I don't like him as an actor. And the fucking chick who played his girlfriend.
Oh, I can't remember her name.
Laura Papone.
Yeah, something like that.
Or something weird like that. She is not a nice person. No, she is a fucking asshole.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Knowing that about her, and he's kind of a tool as well outside of the show. But then you have Ashton Kutcher, who's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You know, and
Mila Kunis.
I've always thought she was freaking good looking, and she's a good quality character.
Yeah.
She plays, and she didn't get typecasted because she played in Max Payne.
Yeah.
She was in Max Payne. She's played a lot of like Ukrainian hit women, which is pretty badass. And when you see her play those characters, you don't see Jackie at all, which is awesome. Because like when I see Topher Grace play characters, I see Eric Foreman.
And then you got to remember, she's the voice of Meg in fucking Family Guy, and you don't. See
Right,
she steps outside of that role.
Yeah. And when Topher played in the third Spider-Man,
I hated him in that movie, dude.
Absolutely terrible.
I hated him.
Yeah.
That was
But anyway, I'm gonna go with all that said, I'm gonna go with Friends. I think the quality of the show, the jokes, the character development and the character interaction was better in Friends.
Yeah.
The comedy was a little bit better in that 70s show, but the overall show, I think Friends was better.
All right, and we're gonna do a bonus question. Most underrated wrestler of all time.
Most underrated?
Yes.
Underrated.
Underrated.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna go the British Bulldog.
That's a good one. That's a really good one, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Like he was just one of those guys that I felt like he just took up space.
He was foreign, bro. He was ahead of his time. He was a European guy in an American sport.
Mm-hmm.
Right. If you had the British Bulldog right now, it would be there's so many characters he could play. Right, like so many topics. You know, you could play off the the British, whatever you want to do. But if that character was now, he'd be a great character. I think he was underrated. I think he contributed a lot to the Hart Foundation and to that character development of Bret Hart and Owen Hart and the whole organization. And I don't know. I just think he was underrated.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Brandon?
Yeah. Damn, underrated. Shit.
The fucking wrestling guru doesn't know who to pick.
I know. No, well, hey, I gotta fucking think here because I still.
That's because he only picks the good wrestlers. He only watches the good wrestlers.
I still watch, so I've got to think. I've got generations to go through. But I guess I'll just stick around that. I guess I'll just stick around that. The addict. I'll go with Ken Shamrock. I'm gonna go with Ken Shamrock.
Okay. Yeah, I think he had a good character. I just think that of his departure was probably the best thing that he could have did because they didn't really have room for growth for him.
Yeah,
he was a very one-dimensional character.
Yeah.
I agree with that. In that sense, I don't think he was underrated. I think he played exactly the part he was supposed to play.
Yeah. I don't know.
He probably didn't get it. He he probably didn't get as much airtime as he could have been, and he couldn't. I guess that means he's underrated.
Yeah.
He could have had some different character development and different storylines. He didn't have to be the former UFC guy.
Yeah, I mean, he ended up being a 2-time Intercontinental champ, but like, I don't know. I wanted to see him, and one match that I really wanted to see with him was him and Bret Hart, and we never really got that. And I thought that would have been, I thought that probably could have been a match for the era back then if they could have pulled that off. Because like they started going down that road, and instead of continuing down that road with him trying to go with Ken Shamrock, they decided to, nah, fuck that. We're gonna keep going with him and Stone Cold. And
it was a better friction point with Stone Cold. It just made more sense. And that's what I'm saying. It's like he wasn't developing crowd wise as a big enough character. And that's all. It's really what it is. Whatever your character development depends on how you are received by the crowd. And him being from MMA in the early 2000s, it just didn't mesh. Yeah, late 90s. It just didn't mesh. People didn't know enough. I mean, look at Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
You know, crossing over. It's completely different because UFC is a different sport now.
Yeah, if you put Ken Shamrock
so
in that position now, like,
it's
sure.
different.
Like, dude, I'll tell you right now,
it's way different.
If Conor McGregor was to go into fucking wrestling right now, he would blow the fucking
it'd be over. Oh yeah,
bro,
it'd be over. Absolutely,
dude. They'd have sellout arena after sellout arena.
Yeah. Well, dude, they got what's his name that just sat down with the Undertaker, and he's got himself a little podcast going on now. Mighty, what the hell's his name?
Donald Johnson or something? Demetrius Johnson.
Yeah. He's got himself a little podcast now, and he's talking about
he's
wants
got
to go
more than a little podcast, bro. He's got a Twitch stream.
Podcast.
Yeah, bro. Like that,
but I just stumbled upon his podcast. Right. I didn't know how popular it was. Yeah, dude, he's talking about he wants to try to go that route now. Like, dude,
I don't think he's as marketable.
Not as marketable as Conor.
They already got Rey Mysterio. They don't need him.
For my wrestler for underrated, I'm going Billy Kidman. Yes. Memory. He was a part of Ravens Flock. Did the fucking 7-year itch.
Ravens Flock. He was the first one to come out doing the Shooting Star Press, Corey.
He was from WCW.
Oh,
dude, the most.
He was in WCW, right?
Him when they brought him over, and like they just didn't. They turned him into a fucking heel and then phased him out.
A tag team guy, a heel tag team guy, and then phased him out.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
His fucking Shooting Star Press was legit, bro.
Yeah. But he started getting outdone though with when home dude Evan Bourne came around.
And that motherfucker was legit.
Yeah, and now they got Ricochet hitting that shit now too, man. Yeah, I mean his iconic finishers is around still to this day, but yeah, Billy Kidman, he was awesome. Good wrestler,
Didn't he go DX for a while for a minute?
That was X-Pac.
That was X. I know X-Pac went.
Did Kidman go?
No.
I thought he did.
No, shit. I think there was a faction.
Fuck, dude.
They did.
I think there was a faction that they tried to have. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Real quick for the UFC fight card tonight, Corey. Who you got in the main event?
All right. I was actually thinking about a question last night, and I probably should have stopped you so I could ask this. All right. And I already know the answer going into it, right? Another bonus question. All right, listen, right? John Jones or Israel Adesanya in anything. Like overall, you're talking pound for pound. I'm not talking about like, look at the resume. I'm talking about like where Jones was in his prime and where Israel is in his prime. And I have a reason why I asked this question, but I want to hear your thoughts real quick. No. Who do you think is better?
Better.
Overall?
Yep.
John Jones.
Brandon?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go that one too.
I'm going to have to go Jones too. And I thought about, I don't know why it popped in my head. I guess because he's fighting tonight. And I thought about it. I was like, so John Jones was the 205 champion for a very long time, uncontested. Nobody could touch him. He went up finally to heavyweight. First fight, won the title, right? Israel has had some losses, right? He's been contended. And then he went up to fight Jan Blachowicz and lost. Yeah. He got wrestle fucked because he's too small. What he should have done is gone down to 70. But even if he had done that, there's guys down there that 100% could smoke him. But if Jones went down to 85, he'd be a fucking problem. If Jones would have started in 85, he could have still made 205 and heavyweight, and he could have smoked everybody. And I'm saying this as a non-John Jones fan. Yeah. I think his body of work is awesome. I think he's a giant piece of shit. But 100%. But his resume says that I can smoke motherfuckers, and he does it. Israel got knocked out by Pereira, and then he got beat up by Strickland.
Yep.
A known caller.
And then, then he went up to 205 and lost.
He almost got knocked out by Kelvin Gastelum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Dude. I don't know. I just was thinking about it. But I honestly think he's going to come in too emotionally charged, and I think Dricus de Plusset is going to beat him.
I agree too. I think he's made this fight like he tried to racially charge the fight, dude.
I know, bro. That's so dumb. Like, bro, first of all, you're black. The color of your skin is black, right? Yeah. Yeah, which is if anything is a native islander. It's not, they're not black or white. They're a different breed over there, right? Yeah. They're brown. That's where the Hawaiians escaped to or something. I don't know. Whatever. Dricus was born and raised in South Africa. He is South African.
Yep.
He's African. That's so dumb to like when they were gonna fight the first time. He got in his face. He's like, "We'll see who the real African is." It's like, what the fuck does that even mean?
And they say that black people can't be racist.
And here's the irony of that.
Yeah.
He used to try to shit on Robert Whittaker because Robert Whittaker was born in New Zealand and raised in Australia, and he tried to shit on Robert Whittaker for representing Polynesian culture, and he said that he was the real New Zealander.
So what is he? Is he African or is he New Zealand?
Yeah, that kind
or is he Polynesian? Like he's more confused than Kamala Harris. Shut the fuck up.
That was just a weird set of circumstances, bro. Like,
bro, you are where you're from. You're not this color, that color. You're your fucking culture. Our culture is American culture. Well, the flag in the back of Brandon is our fucking culture. That's our culture. The three of us, three fucking brothers, we're 67% white and 33% black, and all three of us are different shades of brown. Like, look at us. We're all different colors right now. That's fucking irrelevant. Dricus is from fucking Africa. He's fucking African. Israel is from fucking New Zealand. He's New Zealander. Like, shut the fuck up. Just shut up and fight.
Yep.
You're becoming basketball players right now. You want to talk all this fucking shit, and then you're gonna go out there and do what? Shut the fuck up and do your job. That's all I want you to do. That's why you get paid breadcrumbs, right? To do this sport is for you to go out there and shut up, bite down on your mouthpiece, and throw your fucking leathers. Shut up.
Pretty much.
So
that's why
I said, so with all that being said, I said, are you taking the South African?
Yeah.
I'm going with Duplessis as well.
Yeah, that's what I should have said. I'm gonna go with the African guy.
I don't know. I think Adesanya is still gonna get him. I think
I'd like to see Dricus win. I think Adesanya is gonna win.
You think so?
Yeah. Bro, I don't know. Somebody posted a picture like, look at his side by side while he's had so much time off. Dude, he was like barely a little bit different. And they're like, ooh, steroids? Question mark? Like
people like don't realize how big he actually is. He's a big motherfucker too.
Yeah, he's like
6'3".
6'2", right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tall, bro.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a motherfucker. Yeah.
And he's long.
Nope.
But all right. Well,
Yeah.
that's all our show today. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
And like, comment, subscribe. Give us a topic that you want to hear us bullshit on. Like I said, 75% will be shit talking, but 25% will be truth. So you might learn something, but you'll definitely laugh doing it.
And we've got clips.
Give us a like, give us a follow.
We've got clips now.
Yeah, we got clips. Follow us on social. Dustin, what's the social?
Right now, it is we have our TikTok set up. It is Diggy_1990 Brochachos Pod. The link is available on TikTok to click to go on to our YouTube page. So yeah, give us a like and follow and start watching, fuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn
fuckers.
right.
All right.
Yeah.
Brochachos out.
Out.